Motiversity tells you to find the flow state, but they never reveal the ruthless biological reality hidden behind the curtain of this elusive mental peak performance. Flow is not a gentle gift of emotion or a relaxing state of mind. It is a biological shutdown of your brain's most critical analytical centers. In neurobiology, we call this transient hypofrontality. Your brain must literally shut down parts of itself in order for you to finally become truly superhuman. Every expert voice you have heard echoes the same truth. Total focus requires the death of the self and the temporary suspension of your critical ego. Stop believing the lie that high performance is easy or comfortable. The reality of the flow state is born from a cold and calculated biological necessity. To reach the peak, you must first navigate through the darkness of neurochemical resistance. This is the biological toll you must pay for total cognitive mastery. You cannot simply try to enter flow. You must force your biology through the initial wall of resistance that every great mind has faced before you. The first 20 minutes are a literal chemical hell. It is a brutal war between your iron will and your brain's ancient instinct to remain lazy. Your mind will scream for distraction. It will beg for the phone, the noise, or the comfort of a simpler task. You must choose to stay. The athlete knows this pain well. The first few miles are always hell as the brain screams at the body to stop and return to safety. Do not listen to the internal voice of weakness. The chemical chaos of the struggle phase is the necessary friction required to ignite the fire of flow. The Stoic protocol demands that you sit in the discomfort. Embrace the frustration of the struggle because it is the signal that your breakthrough is coming. Suddenly the noise stops. To achieve divine processing speed, your brain shuts down the analytical part of the mind that generates judgment and paralyzing fear. The prefrontal cortex goes dark. Your logical analysis is suspended. This is the moment where pure action takes over and your conscious self finally disappears. Your movement becomes automatic. The friction of thought is replaced by the efficiency of a machine. You are no longer thinking about doing, you are doing. Transient hypofrontality is the art of losing yourself to find your power. It is the biological shortcut to achieving a state of absolute and total performance. The internal critic is dead. The fear of failure is gone. There is only the task, the target, and the infinite speed of your newly liberated mind. This is the neuroscience of transcendence. By turning off the parts of you that are human, you unlock the parts of you that are truly divine. Your sense of time distorts. Your sense of pain vanishes. You have entered the zone where the world outside of your focus ceases to even exist. You are now locked in. The brain has surrendered to your iron will and has rewarded your persistence with the ultimate neurochemical cocktail of power. Once your brain realizes you will not quit, it yields. It floods your system with dopamine, turning the struggle into a deep sense of euphoric engagement. Anandamide follows, expanding your lateral thinking and creative connections. Your brain is now operating at a frequency that most people will never even experience. I didn't feel the time passing. I didn't feel the fatigue. I was just a vessel for the action itself. I became the flow, and it became me. This is the divine cocktail of peak performance. It is a reward for those who are brave enough to face the 20 minutes of initial hell. Your vision narrows into a tunnel of pure execution. The noise of the world is silenced by the roar of your own biological momentum and power. Every movement is deliberate. Every thought is precise. You are no longer fighting your biology. You are finally riding the wave of its true potential. This is the biological state of mastery. This is why you must stay in the chair when your mind tells you to run away and quit. The Stoic protocol demands your absolute presence. It requires you to stay in the fire of resistance until the fire itself turns into a cold light. Do not seek ease. Seek the struggle, because on the other side of that chemical resistance lies the greatness that you have been searching for. Stay in the chair. Do not quit when the first wave of discomfort hits. That is simply the gatekeeper testing your worthiness for the flow state. Push through the 20 minutes of hell. Force your brain to surrender. Unlock the biology of power that sits dormant within your own nervous system. The greatness you seek is not a gift. It is a biological result of your discipline. Achieve flow by mastering the mechanics of your own mind. Sit in the discomfort, face the resistance, unlock the flow. This is the only path to the superhuman performance you were meant to achieve. NeuroVow. Understand the biology. Master the power, stay in the struggle, and achieve the impossible through the science of the flow state.